News we're following here on this Friday out of Manchester, New Hampshire, a fatal apartment fire claiming a life.
Now, firefighters are still on the scene during these bone-chilling temperatures. Let's get right to our Justin Michaels live in Manchester. And Justin, what's the latest on this, the investigation?
Christy, good morning to you. Good morning, Eric. I did just speak to a state fire marshal investigator here from the New Hampshire Fire Marshal's office, and he says their investigation is not finished yet, but at this point they do not have any reason to believe that this fire was intentionally set. What I can tell you this morning is that this cold temperature, the ones we've been dealing with, just like yesterday, certainly didn't help the firefighters as they were battling this blaze. Just after midnight Friday, fire ripped through the third floor of this triple-decker on Joliet Street on Manchester, New Hampshire's west side.
It was fully occupied, 5 apartments. There was 8 people in the building at the time of the fire. We located a fire victim, male victim, in an apartment on the 3rd floor. That victim was dead when fire crews found him. They believe he was in his late 20s or early 30s. Aside from that tragedy, Manchester fire crews were able to knock this fire down reasonably fast despite the freezing cold temperatures and the problems those temperatures brought, including a frozen fire hydrant. The second fire with that problem in as many days, a result of this cold weather. That created a change in tactics relatively fast. We had to adjust for that. But just the cold makes it extremely difficult.
Michael Tochi lived in this burned out building. He and his wife had to make some split-second decisions.
Get my wife out and getting her somewhere safe, and then, ran back in and grabbed some paperwork and grabbed my Bible, and that was, and then just got out.
Tochi and his wife, along with the 6 other displaced residents, are being assisted by the Red Cross.
There's significant damage to this building. It looks like it could be a total loss, but that would have to be determined later on.
Taking a live look again at the building that is burned out, you can see all of the icicles all over it, a little bit of running water. The fire department does have some water spraying inside in case any hot spots do pop up. But I can tell you, Eric and Christy, it's difficult to tell from that vantage point. You can see the icicles, but what you don't see is the entire building is encased in ice. It is a wild thing when you get up close to it. There doesn't seem to be one surface, whether it's something sitting on the back porch or the siding, that isn't encased in a very thick layer of ice. Of course, that's the good work of the firefighters trying to put this thing out earlier this morning. We'll stay on top of the details of that final investigation by the marshal's office. Back into you.
Justin Michaels live in Manchester, New Hampshire. And